Hello and welcome to ANZ Stadium. Tonight, we have the mighty Rabbitohs taking on the vicious Panthers at home. I'm joined in the commentary box tonight by Lachlan Martin, your one and only SRL commish. How are you feeling, Lachlan?
Really looking forward to what should be a very strong match here. These sides have history, always seem to bring something to the table. This is definitely a match to watch out for to kick off round one.
Absolutely. And to look at some of the matchups, the likes of Liam Ryan against Brody Kennedy or Isaac Edwards up against, well, you've put in Josh Butterfield. Sorry, I can't read quite well right now, but Josh Butterfield. Like some very good pairings, two very strong sides. Obviously, the Panthers coming off a bit of a shocking season in shocking form the last couple of seasons. Um, how do you think that you're going to turn it around this season, Lachlan?
Yeah, look, I think we've signed some key players. We've signed some players from some winning outfits. Obviously, Isaac Edwards, Ash Crutch has been the two grand finals. Obviously, have come up empty-handed. We're hoping we can to give them their first premiership, but I think they'll be very hyped today going up against their old club.
I think they will indeed. And the Rabbitohs also have some signings, some good signings, namely Tyrone Clay, who was extremely dangerous on the wing for Manly last season. Very, very hard player to contain. Playing with him myself in training, it was a bloody pest to try and catch. So I think he'll be a standout for the Rabbitohs tonight. Okay, it's going to be the last tackle here. Ryan with the ball going down, playing it. It's gonna go to James Thorne, goes back to Cahill, last season's rookie halfback, and there's that man Robbie Elms doing stepping one, going through the middle. I think he's dragged down there, but I think it was James Thorne again. Good little tackle there. He was away for all money. Edwards back to Kennedy to Crutcher. Crutcher, the little man, absolutely crushed in that tackle. Perfect tackle from, I think, Drake Janigan on that side it is. Edwards down this side now, left, takes the ball himself. It's about 37 out. Other Edwards, sorry. Kennedy through the line. He's looking dangerous, all right. Very quick on his feet here. Going left again. Edwards to Bradford. Bradford takes it up. Good tackle there. It's going to be the last. They looking left, looking right. Lee goes right to Edwards, who puts up a kick. It's looking pretty deep. It's uncontested, and Liam Ryan takes that. It's going to go to 20 for a restart.
Yeah, disappointing there from the Panthers. They had a good opportunity early on here, but it was a bit too deep there from Isaac Edwards, I think it was, and in the end, the Rabbitohs have it back now.
Cahill breaking the line. Good run from Cahill there. He has a real knack for spotting gaps in the defense and exploiting them, either putting himself through or putting a big prop forward through as they play the ball here. Thorne goes to Butters. O'Hare through the middle. Brody Kennedy, the backup, obviously has to take the tackle there. No one out back now. Will a half put a kick in? No, they won't. They go to Allison, who's playing in the front row this week, which is a bit odd for Allison. Butters goes left to Collins. Collins steps one, can't get away from Crutcher. Dragged down in the tackle. Last, it's about 4 meters out here. Clay goes to Thorne. Thorne puts in a grubber. It hits a Panthers player. Referee says not played at, and it's going to be a change over there. 6th tackle.
Yeah, it was a very good set there from the Rabbitohs, looking very dangerous. Panthers defense, middle defense was a bit weak there. Not great there for Penrith, but they managed to survive there just. They have to do better there in defense there if they want to push the Rabbitohs back though. Wasn't great going up the middle.
Yeah, their edge defense was looking very strong there, Lachlan. Through the middle though, Jack Cahill and I think it was Aaron O'Hare made a couple big line breaks that put him in the danger zone. So it'll be interesting to see how we go here as Liam Martin yourself actually takes a big run, getting some post-contact meters there. Edwards taking on the line himself again. Not a very big half, but playing like he is right now. Plays the ball. Lee goes deep to Martin. Martin kicks it down to the wing of Josh Saddlecart. Saddlecart obviously departing from the Panthers last season. Another really good, edge player. As you go to Cahill, Saddlecart. Excellent player for the Panthers last season. It was one of the standouts, I believe, as Liam Ryan breaks the line, gets a little flick pass around the back there to Jackson Allison, who's going to play the ball. Thorn to Dranigan. Drake Dranigan pushing forward in the tackle beyond his 40 now. What will they do? They go right. Cahill's going to try for a 40-20 here. He's kicked it. The bounce looks good. The bounce looks very good. It's a 40-20, and that is an absolute brilliant play from Jack Cahill there.
What a kick. We know he has a big boot on him, and that was a brilliant play by Carl. He looked for the gas. Brody Kennedy a bit out of position there. Panthers were disappointed there, but the Rabbitohs now off the front foot.
Oh, and Cutler's through the line. Jackson Cutler with a step off the left boot to get the Souths going in season 4.
Yeah, not great defense here by Penrith. A step around the back around rookie Marshall Edwards. They'll be a bit disappointed with that Penrith Souths lead early on.
And it was a good play. I think it was Josh Butterfield just yelling in the ears of the players there, getting this play ready to go. And, well, they've done really well to score there.
Yeah, it was a good pass there by Josh Butterfield as he actually misses the goal. And
an unlucky kick there from Butters. He's been pretty impressive. Last season at Manly, he had a really good season. Before that, where was Butters? Was he with you, Lachlan?
Yeah, he was at and season 2 he was at Penrith. You know, it was a bit of an interesting time he had at Penrith, but yeah, he's playing off the bench most of the time. Ended up starting for the last couple of rounds, but decided to leave to Manly. Had a very good season with Manly. He was disappointed with that kick.
Yeah, I mean, last season, obviously not having too much of the kicking duties with myself and Carl Lewis doing majority of the goal kicking. But nonetheless, I'm sure that he'll be putting in the training himself this season if he's going to have these duties. As Remy takes up the ball there, 35 out from their own in goal here. James Thorne puts out a wide pass, goes to Cahill. Behind the 40, doesn't go to find touch this time, but it finds almost the try line there as Brody Kennedy struggling to get out there just before the 20 there. Crutcher taking on the line. Little bloke is crushed in the tackle there. Going left this time to Ollie Pace. Slow and steady through the line. Pace is going to play the ball. 37 out. Lead right to Crutcher to Ball. And what about that man right there? Tim Ball. What an absolute player. Ollie Pace at the 50. Pushes forward. Gets another couple meters for his team. He's going to play the ball to Mark Lee. He's going to go left here to Edwards. Edwards puts in a bit of a floater there. Bounces over the head of Saddlecart. Liam Ryan collects it and goes down the wing. Ankle tapped at the 50. Plays the ball. They go left to Thorne to Allison. Allison through the line. The second rower, makeshift prop, plays the ball. 25 out. Thorne to Butters. To Guys. Logan Guys. Plays the ball, about 15 out now. The Rabbitohs looking very dangerous indeed. With a 4-point lead, they'll be looking to expand it. Dranigan plays the ball. Thorne, O'Hare. The pass looked very forward. Referee says play on. It was flat apparently, as we've seen in the para games before. Alrighty, Thorne goes right to Butters. Butters is dragged in by some great Panthers defense, and that situation's been diffused. It's going to be a play the ball here.
Yeah, that was very dangerous signs there from the Rabbitohs. I thought they were going to go in there, but in the end, the Panthers' defense held up. Whether they deserved to or not is a different story, but they managed to get through that.
Been very interesting. The Panthers, they actually got out of their own 50 there, but they didn't get a big enough kick from Ash Crutcher to actually put their best field position, and that led. Oh, and there we go. We've got a knock on from Lachlan Sinclair. It's going to be play the ball as per the new rules. Guys, through the line. Logan Guys. He's wrapped up by Brody Kennedy. Oh, Brody Kennedy, what a player, both offensively and defensively, as Butters gets wrapped up there. by I think it was Sinclair, the man who made the error just moments ago. Guys takes another hit up. Guys had a couple runs now. He's going to play the ball just a couple meters out from the end goal. O'Hare. The Rabbitohs are looking very dangerous here. Penrith on the back foot. They're looking nervous. They're looking shaky. Crosses the ball back to Cahill. It's going to be the last here. Absolutely wrapped in the tackle. Butters puts on a big kick. It's come off the side of the boot there, but Ryan gets it anyway. Wrapped in by the Panthers defense once again. They're going to be a changeover.
Poor knock on there by the Panthers, but they were definitely made up with a brilliant defensive set there. You know, they definitely had no right to continue. Rabbitohs had every right to score there with how good their attack was, but they managed to just survive.
Yeah, and it's the Rabbitohs halves actually putting a lot of pressure on the Panthers here. They're trying to build pressure, try and cause some mistakes. Obviously, Lachlan Sinclair forced error just moments ago. But overall, the Panthers are holding up quite well as Liam Martin now with a big kick. Oh, that's a big kick. It's bounced perfectly. Ryan is going to get out of his 10. Yes, he is. I think he's wrapped up by Brody Kennedy. Yep, that's another tackle for Kennedy.
Brilliant kick return there.
There's a very good kick return getting out from what was his in goal. Cahill takes the ball up now, pushing, going to be 34 out. Going to play the ball there. Thorne goes right to Dranigan. Inside ball to Ryan. Steps one. I think that was Sinclair going flying. Thorne goes left to Butterfield through the line. Joshua Butterfield, he's quick, but he's not quick enough. Brody Kennedy, he's wrapped him up. They're going to want to put a kick in here when the fullback's out. And they go right to O'Hare. O'Hare putting a punt. That's perfect kick in the corner there for Robbie Elms, who just gets wrapped up there by I can't tell who that is there. But it was a good tackle to stop him. He was looking like he was getting a bit slippery and maybe getting away there as Bradford takes a hit up at the 30 now. The Panthers are looking a little bit more confident as Luke Malkers goes to Robbie Elms. Elms through the line. Inside ball goes to Drake Dranigan. That's an intercept there for the Rabbitohs. And the Panthers are in more trouble again. Davis through the line. The subs have come onto the off now. That's Hayden Davis starting in the front row for now. Cahill goes left to Butters. Butters running, pushing just before the 20 here. Thorne goes left, forward pass. They missed the one before. Call that a bit of karma, and the Panthers are off the hook.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that one was forward. It may have floated forward out at the handsome row here. It's a bit of a tight one there. I think it could have gone to flat, but I guess you're right, a bit of karma there. You know, the Panthers, they really had an opportunity here. They need to use some field possession they can have. They've made a lot of errors. Now let's see what they can do with the ball.
And I have to tend to agree, Lachlan. They have had a lot of errors. They've had a lot of pressure on them defensively, but so far, little to no cracks. There's Brody Kennedy talking about cracks. Finds a crack in the defensive line of the Rabbitohs, exploits it. It's going to be the fourth tackle. Fifth now, Liam Martin taking his team just 5 out from the try line. Panthers looking to grab some points about halfway through this first half. Was that a kick or a knock on? I can't tell. Cutler gets pushed back in the in goal by Robbie Elms, and that is going to be a repeat set. Excellent play there from Isaac Edwards.
Yeah, it was a brilliant kick there. Went into deep into the in goal, set up nicely. Cutler forced to make a play at it, and he wasn't being stopped there.
Oh, that pass floated in the air there. I wasn't sure what was happening there. But the referee said it was fine, just floated a little bit forward, probably because it had so much airtime, the wind took it. Mac now going to play the ball, 25 out. Tomo Mac, sorry. Martin through the line. Liam Martin. Oh, he's wrapped up by his other Liam. Sorry, not Liam Martin, Lachlan Martin. He's wrapped up by Liam Ryan.
Co-commentator's name.
I'm sorry about that, Comish. Kennedy steps one now. Pushed back. Tackling in numbers, the Rabbitohs. Going right to Bradford. Bradford. Oh, he was in. He's in, buddy. He offloaded at the last minute to Mark
Marcus,
Lee.
what are you doing? You were in.
He was in for all money. There was no way they were stopping him. Kennedy goes right to Edwards. Puts up a big bomb. They're going to want to try and contest this, and Clay takes that comfortably. Tyrone Clay under the high ball. Very good.
Yeah, what a catch by Tyrone Clay. Had all the pressure there on him, but he did well to leap above the rest and catch that ball. What about Luke Malkus, though? Hold on to it, son. You're in.
Yeah, indeed. Luke Malkus, an absolute star for forwards. If you're thinking forward, whether it be lock or prop, you think Luke Malkus. Spent a season under him at the Cowboys, an absolute champion bloke. Obviously, last season at the Raiders was pretty successful season as well for him. And now he finds himself at the Panthers. So it'll be an interesting season for him, and it definitely a bit of an X factor for the Panthers coming off the bench. Davis, big strong run, and there's going to be a held-in tackle penalty there. Not sure what they're going to do. Butterfield looking to compensate for the goal he missed before. He's right-footed, so this may be a bit better. He's going to try and extend the lead by 2 to make it 6-0. That was a shocking penalty, unneeded there from the Panthers. But overall, it may be better than what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, a bit disappointing there from the Panthers. Although, I think the Rabbitohs should have kept going on the attack there. Like, they had all the possession. What's stopping you? You know, I think they would have scored if they kept going. Bit of a relief there from Penrith.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only thing that would have stopped them has actually been Penrith's brilliant defense so far in the game. Obviously, late in the game, if they keep on going at this pace, they're going to tire out. So they need to start getting some options now, attacking-wise and scoring-wise. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to hold out the Rabbitohs in the second half. As Clay plays the ball at his 30, goes right, Butterfield to Thorne. Thorne takes it up himself. James Thorne, he's been pretty good tonight. He's been pretty involved in a lot of the defense. I'd like to see how many tackles he gets at the end of the game. Cahill goes right to Cutler. There's numbers there for the Panthers. I think it was Robbie Helms slipping over there. O'Hare puts an early kick in just behind his 40. It bounces, but it's got nowhere near the touch line. Kennedy, he's going to play the ball, 45 out from his own in goal. Lee goes left to Ball. Ball taking a run himself. Tim Ball. He's going to play the ball. Relentless goes right to Mac. Tomo Mac. He's been pretty good tonight as well. Couple runs, couple meters. Lee goes to Crutcher. Crutcher. Good meters there, pushing in the tackle. The little fella goes right again to Mac. Backed inside ball to Kennedy. Couldn't get around them this time. He's going to play the ball 34 out from his opposition try line. Lee goes left to Crutcher, who puts in a punt down to the wing of Saddlecard. He's taken a few tonight, and he's taken them all quite confidently, getting on the front foot for every set for his team.
Good kick chase.
Thorne goes left.
Running kick chase.
Yeah, very good kick chase.
They have to use this now.
Absolutely, they do. As Guys goes, he's about 25 out, pushing some Penrith defenders. They're not having the same viciousness as they did it just moments ago, I guess just 10 minutes ago. They're looking a bit tired out there. They're hoping for halftime very soon as Ryan goes right to Saddlecart. Saddlecart pushed back in the tackle by Robbie Elms. That is a great tackle, and it's going to be the last here. They're going to go left to O'Hare. O'Hare putting in a kick. Goes in no man's land. Brody Kennedy elects. He's going to take it. Calls mine. Steps one. Gets tackled. He's going to play the ball there. Lee goes right to Crutcher. Inside ball to Martin. Lachlan Martin, not Liam Martin. He's going to play the ball about 46 out. Relentless. Cameron Relentless driven back in that tackle there. That is a good one-on-one tackle as Lee goes left to Bradford. Can't find a gap, but making meters nonetheless. It's going to be the fourth. Bradford goes right to Lee, to Kennedy. Kennedy to Crutcher. Crutcher looking very dangerous, coming onto the ball with speed. He gets wrapped up by Drake Dranigan. Going to play the ball. Goes left again. Edwards with the big kick. And, that is a great tackle by Lachlan Martin. He came through steaming onside off the kick chase, and he's absolutely nailed Liam Ryan.
Yeah, brilliant tackle there. Liam Ryan's not someone you want to be necessarily running at. He's a big bloke, but one of the taller fullbacks, but you got a good tackle there.
Absolutely, he did, as Thorne gets the ball, gives it to Butters. Butters shows and goes the other way, tries to make some meters for himself, but he can't get through the line. Ryan, through the line, he can, and Brodie Kennedy wraps him up at the 50. That was a good defensive set for the Panthers. Apart from the last tackle there, they're looking very, very impenetrable. As I think that's Elms. He lets the ball bounce. It's going to go touch and goal, and they're going to go to the 20 restart. Looking a bit nerve-wracking there. He was waiting very last minute to see if it would bounce.
Yeah, made it. Could have waited a bit long, but it did good there. Elms knew where the ball was, knew where the attackers were. Sorry, and just waited long enough for it to go over. Very good.
Yeah, there wasn't much in the kick chase department there. You'd think that saddle cart would be coming through pretty quickly, but that wasn't the case for that one. And Penrith get a 7 tackle set and a 20-meter head start. So they go left here. Edwards, I thought they were going to kick it on the 3rd for a second. Edwards wasn't sure what was going on there. Mark Lee wasn't talking to him there. They're going to go right here, right to Martin. Martin goes right. They're saying it was touched by a Rabbitoh. Referee says no. The pocket ref's all over it. He takes a step back. Relentless is going to play the ball. 35 out. Goes left to Edwards. Edwards puts in another kick down to the wing of Saddlecart. Saddlecart steps 1 through the line. Saddlecart around 1. No, he can't get around. Brodie Kennedy with an excellent ankle tap. Saddlecart looking very dangerous. And only just getting brought down by literally the tip of a finger.
How many tries can Brodie Kennedy save in one half? Holy moly, he's just saved. He's pretty much doing everything for Penrith, just saving tackles left, right, and center. It was a poor kick chase. They got around him and he just got away with an ankle tap there. And I thought Saddlecart was going to be gone there.
Yeah, it absolutely proves that Brodie Kennedy is not just a great attacking fullback. He's also an excellent defensive fullback, as it's inside the 40, and Butterfield has kicked a 40-20 there. That's the second one for the game. Brodie Kennedy can't keep that one out, and they're going to hit another try here. Well, another attempt, sorry. The Rabbitohs, the last couple minutes and just outside the Panthers' line.
Yeah, it's going to be very... Panthers need to survive, but they cannot go down by 2 tries at half-time.
That ball looking very flat there. Some of the Panthers defenders waving their arms in the air. What the hell was that, ref? As Butterfield put him on his back there. They're going to send it upstairs here, Noah Gould, the referee. He's got no try. I tend to agree. The ball didn't even look like it was past the line, and he was on his back, so don't know why he sent up for the bunker. Maybe he needs to use the UE contract to get some spec savers. There we go. We're going right here to Thorne, to Cahill. Cahill is going to take it up. We've got about 30 seconds left. It'll be the last play. He's going to play the ball in the last tackle. Goes left to O'Hare. That's a bit disappointing on the last tackle play, and the Panthers hold on, and it's going to be 6-0 going into halftime.
Yeah, brilliant defense there by Penrith. I was really impressed. I thought for sure the Rabbitohs were going to get one over halftime, but they survive.
Absolutely, they do. That was a very good defensive half from the Panthers. And welcome to the second half. We've got the Rabbitohs kicking off. They've got a 6-0 lead. Obviously, the Panthers looking very strong in defence. Just listen, I could hear from the commentary box what the coach was saying and what Lachlan Martin was saying, and they're getting a bit of a spray about their offensive efforts. But they're definitely being commended for their defensive efforts. There's just 1 second here. We go Sinclair. Sinclair through the line. Goes right. Passes inside. Intercept there from Logan Guy. Guys, plays the balls. James Thorne. Thorne through the line, looking dangerous. Brody Kennedy again, as we just see a swarm of Rabbitohs players just changing on and off the field here. Collins goes wide to Collins. Yep, and he's wrapped up in defense. The Panthers looking very solid here. Goes right this time, tries to spread the ball. Davis, he's wrapped up by one defender, but more coming. Alrighty, right. Cahill, the ball looks forward, but they say it's up backwards off the hands there. Williams going to play the ball there right on the right edge. Saddle cart goes left to Cahill. Cahill knocks it on into a Panthers defender, and it's going to be play the ball at the 10. Going left now to Martin. Playing in the second row, I think, in the second half here. That's an interesting move. But obviously, Lachlan Martin very comfortable in that position. As Ollie Pace is going to play the ball 30 out from his try line. Edwards passes, goes into the chest of a Panthers prop. I can't tell who that was. Liam Ryan collects it, and it's going to be 0 tackle, just 40 out now. Panthers in all sorts of trouble. As Hayden Davis takes a run himself, is going to play the ball. Davis plays the ball. Thorne goes right to Cahill to O'Hare. O'Hare pushing forward. O'Hare playing the ball, 20-something out. Davis pushing in the tackle there. Definitely the Rabbitohs with the front foot here. Really, really strong runs, especially in their forward pack. O'Hare, another strong run there. Goes left this time to Davis. Davis, that's another run. Jeez, he's looking dangerous this set, Davis. Butterfield puts on a big bomb. It goes down to the wing of Fisher. Fisher through the line. Fisher can't beat Liam Ryan. The swarm of Rabbitohs defenders there, and they get out of jail there as they take it just past their 20 now. Crutcher taking one himself. He's not scared of the contact, the small half.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off there, but Penrith probably don't deserve to be in this position at the moment. As Fisher, good run. But they had 2 errors to begin the half, and somehow they survived. Their defense has been first class today. It's just their attack.
Absolutely, it has just been their attack, Lachlan. They've been struggling to get field position over anything, and if we know anything, it's that the Rabbitohs this game, they've got 2 40-20s successfully, and apart from that, every time that they haven't got a 40-20, they've always put it pretty much in the corners, and putting it in the corners is essential, because that's where you want to trap your opponents when you're defending.
You have to
as
agree.
Saddlecart takes a run now.
On a few occasions, but not throughout the game. And just like that, they're starting on the 30. I don't know if the Rabbitohs have made an error this game. I genuinely don't remember one.
I can't think of one either. Oh, we had a forward pass before. Remember the Karma forward pass?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't think there's many of those. As O'Shea Ole plays the ball. Butterfield flat-footed there, still looking dangerous, although accelerating really quickly up into the arms of Ollie Pace. Goes right to O'Hare to Ryan. Ryan looking very dangerous today. He's been pretty solid in defense and attack, as his counterpart Brody Kennedy has been. They go right now to Cahill. Cahill putting up a kick for the wing of Robbie Elms. Elms through the line. Elms can't get around Ryan. There's that man again, the big headgear wearing. Oh, and he's held him down in the tackle. That's a shocking, unneeded penalty there from the Rabbitohs, and hopefully the Penrith can get out of danger here.
Yeah, I genuinely can't believe the Panthers are still in this game. They have no right to be. Rabbitohs have had so much possession, but that might just be what Panthers need to get themselves into this game and maybe get a try out of it.
Absolutely, as we're going to play the ball at the 50. That's the captain there, Lachlan Martin, going right to Delaney. Delaney, that's a pretty good tackle on Delaney there. As he plays the ball, goes left to Crutcher, to Ollie Pace. Pace taking up a run, getting some extra meters for his team. That's a solid run there from the big front rower. Plays the ball for Lee, goes right to Crutcher, to Turner. Turner tries to get on the inside shoulder, outside shoulder there, sorry, of I think it was Jackson Allison, but he can't quite do that as Lee goes to Crutcher, who goes to Pace. Pace taking up right in the middle here, about 18 out from the try line on the last tackle here. Rabbitohs defense rushing up, and Isaac Edwards puts it in to the arse of his blocker prop, sorry. as they get the penalty here. Cahill kicks it out.
That was very disappointing for Penrith. They need to be better with those kicks. You cannot have something like that happen against the good teams.
Absolutely, and we speak about good teams, and on paper, both these sides are very strong. Let me read out the team list. Probably should have already done this. We've got Liam Ryan for the Rabbitohs and the fullback. Then we've got Tyrone Clay, the captain, Jai Collins in centre, partnered with Jackson Cutler. Josh Saddlecart, the former Panther winger, with the Rabbitohs this season. Then we've got Josh Butterfield and Jack Cahill, quite heads-up footy halves in the 6 and 7 jersey. We've got Mason Remy and Jackson Alsing starting in the props position and Thorne as hooker, as Butterfield puts up a big kick here, and it's taken very comfortably by recruit Marshall Edwards. Going to continue with the team lists. We've got Rabbitohs second rower Logan Guys, partnered with Drake Dranigan and Aaron O'Hare at the lock. Interchange, we've got Hayden Davis, Talon Riff, O'Shea Ole, and Chase Williams. So it's a very solid side that we've got for the Rabbitohs here, and they've proven that they've been very good in attack tonight as they go right here to Sinclair. Then now we've got the Panthers flagshipped by star fullback Brody Kennedy, winger, and there he is right now. Brody Kennedy through the line, pushing in the tackle, absolutely wrapped up there by Jai Collins and Liam Ryan as they go left now to Turner. Turner through the line, no fullback in sight. Ryan comes from Marker to wrap him up there. Mark Lee, he's going to get the ball here. Panthers looking dangerous, got an opportunity to score. Crutcher goes to his other half. Edwards going to play the ball about 14 out from the try line. They absolutely wrap him up in the tackle there. They weren't happy about that. They were calling for a chicken wing there. Malchus puts up a kick now, goes to the wing, and Saddlecart takes that pretty comfortably, and he's going to be wrapped up by the little man there. I think it's Ash Crutcher on that side. No, Isaac Edwards. Sorry. Both of them sporting headgear, and my eyesight's not the greatest. As we go left, O'Hare. Yeah, so it's two very good sides here, Lachlan.
Yeah, both are strong. Obviously, Penrith, not the season they wanted. Rabbitohs runners up in the grand final. Both teams have quite a few changes. Obviously, the Panthers recruiting the Rabbitohs opposition halves. That's another good kick here.
Absolutely is. Oh, bit of confusion. Oh, it looks like it came off the head, I think it was, from Jack Cahill. Very, very lucky. Oh, not Jack Cahill, sorry, going the other way now. Crutcher for Brody Kennedy. Very lucky there that they weren't called for an offside there, as Malchus is going to play the ball. Good run there from him. Sinclair through the middle, bumps off one, wrapped up by another, about just beyond the 40 there. Sinclair plays the ball. Lee to Pace. Pace, another line break. The Panthers absolutely rolling forward. It's going to be the fourth tackle here. Goes left. Lee. Oh, the pass floated for. Oh, no. It looks like Lachlan Martin's clutching at his neck here. He's not looking good there as Lee goes back to Edwards, puts up a big bomb, and Elms takes it. Elms takes it all right, and it's the fifth. He's wrapped up. And that's going to be a changer. Yeah, that's distressing sights as we see Lachlan Martin just come from the field there, sprinting off in all sorts of pain.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think that's the first play to be... Obviously, Lachlan Martin started in the lock. I don't know if that's the first play to...
Oh, and we've got another injury here. It's Aaron O'Hare. He's clutching his ankle. They didn't like how they twisted him in the tackle. He's ironically sprinting off with quite a bit of a limp. Olay taking a run now. It's not looking good for some of these players here. As in defense and attack, both teams have just been absolutely exhausted. Elms taking a run now. Steps one. Elms through the line. Elms. He's got ground. He sees daylight. Ryan's close. Ryan wraps him up. It's going to be the first tackle. About 18 out from the try line. That's a great run from Robbie Elms. They go left to Crutcher. Crutcher inside ball to Delaney. Oh, and he's hammered. He's absolutely hammered in the tackle by, I think it was Cameron Relentless. And they've dropped the ball here. Looking very dangerous, but a great tackle there is proven that the Penrith Panthers dropped the ball.
Yeah, look, it was a bit of a disappointing finish there from Panthers. A great start there, but a massive shot on there from Lane. And we're still 6-0. I wonder if this could be one of the lowest scoring games we've seen as a high tackle.
Oh! They've absolutely taken the head off Jai Collins there. Referee not happy. Having a word with the vice captain there for Panthers. Going to play the ball. I'm sorry. They're going to tap it and pass it in here to Butterfield, who goes to Olay. Had some good runs to O'Shea Olay. Going to play the ball 20 out. Goes left to Butters. To Cutler. Cutler in ball to Ryan. Inside ball. Looking dangerous here. Penrith looking a bit disheartened. Their captain rushed off the field there on the last tackle just a couple sets ago. Butterfield wrapped up by Crutcher. Goes left. Olay. Oh, very close to the wing. Oh.
What's the ref looking at? I thought he stepped on the sideline there, clearly. The ref has ruled otherwise, but I thought he was on the sideline there.
And that's yet another contention. Some players here, namely Jack Cahill, unhappy with the inclusion of touch judges within the game. Oh, and that's a good kick. And Remy scores. Oh, an absolute disastrous defensive play there for the Panthers, and Mason Remy comes up with points. What a try.
Good try there from the Rabbitohs. A good little grubber kick in. Mason Remy against his former club, running onto it. Bumped off Mark Lee and they're in. And a comeback's going to be very hard to Penrith, considering they haven't really had any opportunities and also have just not been very good in attack today. So it's going to be a tough road from here for Penrith.
Absolutely, it will be. There's Butterfield looking to slot it over here, extend the lead by another 2. It's 12-0. Rabbitohs looking very strong here. Penrith kind of disappointed. They haven't won a game since round 5 in season 2. So they've gone a season and a half pretty much without a win. So that they'll be disappointed that they've let in another try. Hopefully they'll get another opportunity to put some points on the board and turn this game around very soon.
Yeah, you want to hope so. This isn't looking good for Penrith. Down 12-0. They'll have to see if they can put on a miracle at the moment to come back. They've had some good moments, but they haven't been able to do it for the entire 80 minutes. Or entire 63 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. As Ryan takes a run now, running up, he's pushing in the tackle. He's taken down at the 30. I think it was not Hayden Davis, sorry, Luke Malkus. I'm getting a bit disorientated by the switching of directions here. Thorne going right to Cahill, to Ryan, down to the wing of Saddlecart. Saddlecart very close to the line. The props calling for them to push him out, but instead they just hold him down in the tackle, which is not the best of strategies, but it's definitely something that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't great from Penrith. Bit disappointing, but what can you do, eh?
Yeah, it's not looking good here. Penrith are going to need to put on a big shot somewhere along the line to try and amp their boys up and hopefully get an error, as Ryan through the line sees some offside defenders, but they get exploited and they get back on side really quickly there. Chase Williams taking a run himself, about 18 out here. Williams playing the ball. Thorne, Allison switching to second row in this second half here. He's been pretty good all game. Remy, that man that just scored a try a couple sets ago. Absolute run there. Brilliant run. And Thorne goes right to Butters. Butters puts in a little bit of a kick there, and Tomo Mack's going to play the ball about 9 out from his own in goal.
Yeah, a good defense by Penrith. The defense has been very impressive today. They've just had no field position. Their discipline has been very, very bad, and their attack has been subpar, except for a few moments. So they need to fix that up in the next 14 minutes if they want to make the game of this.
Absolutely, they will. As Tomo Mack now taking it to halfway. Oh, he's held in the tackle. Oh, that's the referee's not happy here. He's having a chat to both of the captains. He's very unhappy. He's Using some hand language there. Not too sure what he's saying, but it's not looking good with how many penalties we've had for held in tackles here.
Yeah, it's not great by both teams. I think, it's just the referee saying enough, boys, enough doing this stuff. They're obviously doing something else in the tackle that's warranting these held in tackles, so, the refs put his foot down here.
Absolutely, he has. And the Panthers are actually going to end up on the front foot here, looking very dangerous. Obviously, getting good field position off that penalty. They're going to be wanting to score in this set. Otherwise, their chances of winning the game aren't very likely as Tomo Mack pushes forward in the tackle. It's going to be the fourth here. Goes right to Turner. Inside ball to Kennedy. Kennedy pushing in the tackle. Kennedy's over. I can't see if he's got that ball down. He's behind the post. So referee's going to send it upstairs. Let's see. He says no try. The ball, I haven't got a good view of it there. They're going to need another camera angle. Oh, he's got... And Brody Kennedy puts points on the board for the Panthers. What a player.
Yeah, good job there by the Panthers. A bit of an inside work there from, not entirely sure who that was, but whoever it was, it put Brody Kennedy through a gap, and he opens the scoring for the Panthers. And it puts them in a potential opportunity to potentially make a game of this. 12 minutes left. They're definitely not out of it yet, Penrith.
Yeah, so Panthers are going to be wanting to avoid their previous errors of taking the two if they get another penalty here, as they have in the past in games like these. Some silly mistakes. I'm guessing with Lachlan Martin off, would it be Mark Lee being captain?
Yeah, Mark Lee's the vice captain. He'll be captain of the boys for the final 12 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. So Mark Lee, hopefully not making the same decisions. I dare say he's quite an intelligent man, so I doubt that he'll make the same mistakes as he has previously. They'll be wanting to get some good field position in this first set here and hopefully set him up as Marshall Edwards, the star rookie, the first draft signing, takes a run there, goes right. Mark Lee pushing forward. Yep, he's just there, about 38 out from his own in goal. Kennedy goes left to Edwards, to Malchus, who goes to Elms. Elms can't get in much ground there. Robbie Elms going to play the ball. It's the fourth. Edwards passes right, just across the face of another Penrith player, and he goes to Mark Lee. That was a really, really good pass there. Bradford plays the ball. Elms kicks it back, throws it back to Edwards, who kicks it right down the guts, directly to Liam Ryan. Oh, they're in trouble here. No, they're not, as I think it's Brody Kennedy again gets across for a tackle. There's a couple ankle taps that slowed down Ryan, and that's some great, desperate defense there from the Panthers.
They have to get them out of here. They cannot afford to concede here, Penrith.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking very dangerous here, pushing forward in a lot of tackles, just getting that extra couple steps in the play of the ball. As he's tackled all alone. Guys has got the ball down here, I think. Guys has got the ball down. I think he's grounded this as the referee is going to send it upstairs. He's saying no try. Does he lose it? Oh, that's going to be the match sealer there. That's devastating for the Panthers. They had the numbers there. No one wanted to help out their second rower there with the tackle. And, the Rabbitohs, that should be sealing the game there.
Yeah, disappointing there from Penrith. The defense has been good all day, but when you defend that much, nothing else was going to happen there. Brilliant try. Logan, guys, he's a powerful ball runner, and he got over eventually.
Absolutely. Guys has been absolutely astonishing this game. I would like to see his stats, but he's definitely got probably in the hundreds of meters. He's taken quite a few runs. He's been very impressive this game. And, he's definitely attracted some attention as a really good second rower just from this performance alone. As Mark Lee will kick things off here, the acting captain. Penrith. 12 behind. 8 minutes to go. Not looking too confident. A couple boys with their heads down. Couple with their heads up. Namely Brody Kennedy. The halves combination, Lee, the spine. Still looking optimistic. Hopefully being able to clutch something up here as Remy plays the ball. 20 out. They go right to Cahill. Cahill takes a run himself. No funny business with Cahill. He's going to play the ball. They're going to go left here. Goes to Remy. Remy with another run. Second for the set. He's been pretty strong tonight. Mason Remy, very good prop forward. He's probably going to be one of the props of the match, definitely. As Ryan plays the ball, goes left. Butterfield, Collins. Collins can't quite get past that second defender there, but he stepped one quite confidently. It's going to be the last tackle, played on the opposition 40. Cahill comes off the boot, I think they say. He stopped it with his foot, and they're going to tackle here. It's going to be a changeover at the 40-metre line, and Penrith will be looking to score right away, hopefully. As Lee goes to Crutcher, goes to Delaney. No funny business. Right. Oh, he's looked dangerous out on that wing there. They spread it wide early, and he almost gets through there as Fisher goes to lead to Pace. Pace takes it up through the middle, dragged back in the tackle. He's going to play the ball. 45 out. Lead left to Mack. Tomo Mack getting some meters off the tackle there. Held down at the tackle. Oh, it's going to be the bin here. And that may be the moment they need. Jackson Allison, the man himself, starting with the prop, playing in second row. He's gone to the bin here. It'll be 13 on 12 for the final 5 minutes.
That could be big. If somehow Penrith pull up some comeback here, that could see that Rabbitohs start a potential golden point match in with play down if Penrith can pull up something out of nothing here.
Absolutely. They need to score this set, and then another time they need to convert both their tries if they are to get them. It's going to be tough going for the leaders here in the spine. Lee goes right to Crutcher. Crutcher absolutely hammered in that tackle. Oh, they're spending some time in the ruck here. Referee hesitant to call any penalties just right in front. As Tomo Mack, he's going to play the ball just outside the line here. Lee, he's going to get it. Goes right to Edwards. Edwards puts... Oh, no, it's come off. And Brody Kennedy looked at the referee, who's called it knock on. Oh, that's disappointing for Penrith.
Yeah, he made the right call there. I think Ash Crutcher just slipped out of his hands, didn't get a boot to it. Maybe he might have got a boot after it hit the ground, but it wasn't on the first touch. Unfortunately, hit the ground first, and right call there by the referee. Good call.
Absolutely. Crutcher had no control of the ball there. And Noah Gould, the referee, definitely in position to make the best call there. So it looks like the South Sydney Rabbitohs are going to go 18-6 over the Penrith Panthers. It's going to be the final tackle here. Going to kick it back. You never know. Maybe there'll be 2 tries in 2 minutes. But you know, I wasn't born yesterday. As Kennedy have a strong run there in the kick return. He's going to play the ball. Rabbitohs definitely going with the holding down tactic today. They've been very slow with the ruck. Penrith wanting to play a quick game. Rabbitohs not wanting to play a quick game at all. And they've been punished for it a couple of times, but ultimately the referees let most of it go. As Turner is going to play the ball. Lee to Pace. Pace pushes forward in the tackle. Pace, about 15 out now. 1 minute to go. Lee. And that's forward. They're going to say no advantage there when Cahill's come up with it. That's a weird call there. They're going to go left here. O'Shea Olay. I thought Cahill would have been away for all money there.
Yeah, they usually call those ones back. They don't let the ball... I think it's come out of his hands forward. They've said we'll go back for the forward pass. But Penrith didn't know disappointed today. They'll be disappointed with their efforts.
A very interesting call there, the referee methodology. And that's the fat lady she sounds with the Rabbitohs getting an 18-6 victory over the Penrith Panthers.
Yeah, very, very interesting game there. You know, the Panthers, they'll be disappointed with that. The Rabbitohs, they get the job done, and they're used to that by now. So we have a look at some of the stats. 11 errors by Penrith. Not great.
Jeez, that rivals the emerging All-Stars 17 errors. I think it was for the Australian.
They also, I believe, won the game, but... 4 errors by Isaac Edwards. 2 by Lachlan Sinclair, that's not great. I guess that's all from us, right?
Yeah, that's all for us. Hope you enjoyed, and come back next week for more SRL action.